Hi everyone, I'm going to do a recap now of the euro dollar today. Quite a tiring day today actually. It's, trading can be, it's hard work. I mean, you have to be sort of mentally alert all the time, and, you're constantly questioning your decisions. Mentally, it's really tough, and I'm probably not getting enough sleep actually, so something I need to think about on my own, in my own personal trading there. Anyway, so I'm just going to jump back to the long we were in on the euro from yesterday. Okay, so this was the low of the day, close up, breakout, took along there, stop below the low, and I closed out at the end of the day here. Could have held for a close against, which would have been here really, before we had any valid short trades trigger. So that was an option, but I did, I took profit there. It worked out okay in the end. And then today, so in the morning, here was our Asian range here. We dipped down to a new low, closed up, so I took this long here. I know some of you in the group took it as well. Stopped below the low, and the very next bar took us out, so there was a loss here. And then new low, close up. We didn't break out on this trade here, but then we continued to had continued momentum, so we took the long here. Stopped below the low, and I've taken profit here and gone short from the high. So yeah, that was the euro dollar today. Pretty standard. Now, in the group, I've said that I'm going to go into a bit more detail on exits and position sizing and things like that. I'm going to do those sort of videos on the weekend because, in the week I'm trading with you. And there's other stuff I have to do as well, so I kind of need to organise the time to do them, so I get the information across clearly. So I think what I'll do is during the week I'll do these videos recapping the trades and answer any short questions, and then the more in-depth stuff I will post at the weekend. But I just want to do a little brief bit about take profit, and this is the thing with the take profit. Okay, so let's say that we decide to go down the route of, okay, so I'm in a long from the low. I'm only going to take profit when we get a new high and a valid short. Okay, so from this long from the low, bearing in mind that we're not trading this session here. So we're in this long, and okay, we're just going to stay in it until we get a short. Okay, so here we close up off the low, and this is a valid short reverse trade, but it doesn't trigger. And then the next one is up here. So in other words, we're kind of we're holding every trade until we get an opposite. So I would then stay in this short now all the way until we get a valid long from a new low for the day. And obviously that's not going to be today, it would be tomorrow sometime. Okay, so you think, okay, well, I'm going to go down that route because I think that route is best. And then the other option, so that's one option, and then the other option you've got is I'm going to take profit whenever there's profit, and we get a reversal, or say I'm in this long here, this is a decent profit, I'm going to take profit here. Okay, and the same with this long here, we've shot up, we've made new high. Okay, I'm deciding on my judgment that this is a good profit here. And likewise in this section here where we went long from this low, and then we get this reverse. Okay, well, I'm just going to take the few pips, and then I'm going to go short with the reverse entry here, and I'm going to take profit when we close up here, and I'm going to go long and take profit here. So one is going to have a lower win rate. The hold for the opposite high is going to have a lower win rate and some bigger wins, and this one's going to have a lot of small wins. Okay, but you're also going to have the occasion where, let's say we took this long here and we decided to take profit here. You're going to have these occasions where price continues on and you don't get a trade to get you back in. So the truth of the matter is, which one is best, and this is my opinion, and it's what seems to play out in testing, is no one is the best. Okay, you never know where to take your profit, and always be right. It all depends on what the market is doing. When the market is trending nicely like this, taking the high and holding until you get a long setup off a low works best. Okay, but when the market does this, then in all this period you just stack up losses where price comes all the way back and stops you out. Okay, and the thing that we know for sure, if we're thinking about logic, is the market does this and it does this. Okay, and we don't know which one is going to be. We don't know what the market's going to do. We can have good guess and we can use analysis, but even those techniques are wrong sometime as well. So the real answer to the take profit is there's no right answer. Okay, you kind of need to have. This is where you need to use your judgment. Okay, and you could say the same about entries as well. Or, well, you need to use judgment there, but if you use, if you leave your entry open to a lot of judgment and your exit open to a lot of judgment, it's too tiring for the mind, and then you're going to make too many mistakes. Then you're going to get put off, and then you're going to make changes, and then you're going to get into that loop of changing the strategy when the problem is that you're just having a losing period and you're just making some the wrong decision. I'm not even going to say bad decisions. You don't know. So you kind of that there has to be an element of feel in it, and this is why I'm really in favor of having what we have here is basically two entry types, just two simple entry types, and there's no sort of discretion of the size of the candle or the support. They're simple basically. As it hit the low, has it closed up? As it hit the high, has it closed down? Or is it reversing from one of those? It's as clear as we can make it, really. And then that kind of leaves us for a bit of feel on the exit. How are you doing so far this week? Do you need to recoup some losses? Are you already well over your target? So, let's say today I'm already 150 pips up for the week and I have a trade that's plus 50. Well, I'm much more likely in that circumstance to, perhaps move it to break even and just let it run, because I'm either going to have a really good week or I'm just going to have a good week. But if I'm already 100 pips down for the week and I've got a 70 pip win, then okay, I might make the judgment that now is the time to take some of this profit and I've recovered some of my losses. Obviously you need to sort of think rationally and not act in the moment, but this is what I'm saying. There is an element of judgment in it. No one way is going to be the best way, so you have to accept that sometimes you'll take profit and it'll continue on, and sometimes you'll take profit and it was bang on the right thing to do. You got the low. So best advice is decide on a couple of exits that you like and criteria that kind of covers everything that price is going to do, and then stick to those rules and be consistent with them. So that's it for today. I will do another video tomorrow comments below, and see you all tomorrow.